We're over. We're done. I just want her gone out of my life.
All right.
You're such a big liar, Eddie Ray.
Okay, Mr. Eddie Ray Lemon. Good afternoon to you, sir.
Yes. Can I help you?
Yes, you can help me
Yeah.
by telling me your story.
Oh, you want to? Where do I begin?
Actually, my question is, how did it all start? Your love story between you and Aunt Jane, and how did you two meet?
I met her online on FilipinoHearts.com, and we chatted for, I don't know, 8 months.
All right.
And then we decided this might work. So first I tried to get her to file for not a matrimonial visa, but a fiance visa. But no, she said she's old school, you know, old family traditions, blah, blah, blah. And so I had to come to the Philippines and meet her family, and then we would get married there. Yeah.
Okay. So you got married?
Yeah, we did. But then the problem was getting her to come to Mexico. It took me 2 years just to get her to go to Mexico. We made an agreement that she could go to Mexico for 2 years. If she didn't like it, we would sell everything. I'd quit my job, and we'd move back to the Philippines. Well, she was there 10 months, and she bailed. She started whining and crying about her missing her family and her friends and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so it took me $5,000 to get her to Mexico. It took another $3,000 to send her back in 10 months.
Okay. All right, so you were able to get her a Mexican visa?
Yep. I was working in Mexico, so I had available to me a company that had lawyers. Anyways, they arranged all that for me.
Okay. How long did you stay in Mexico, or did she stay in Mexico?
She was there only 10 months. I lived there 14 years. Okay,
and you said after 10 months, she said she don't want to live there anymore and she want to go home because she was homesick?
Exactly.
Okay, and what was your reaction to that, sir, when she said, I want to go home?
I was slightly pissed off. She made an agreement to stay the 2 years. I just spent all that money to get her there, and now she's going to leave. So I had to spend more money to get her back.
Okay.
And I explained to her, and I had friends of ours that stay on my property there that she befriended. I had the lady tell her that this is going to harm our relationship, what she did.
Right. Okay. So to make it short, she was able to convince you to go back to the Philippines where you can both live together?
Well, I would come every year, stay for 6 weeks, and go back to Mexico because I had a good job. Well, in 2014, because of the economy, the company ended up selling the resort.
Okay.
And so in October 2014, I was out of a job. But I had my Social Security retirement. So I just went and visited my family, and I went over full-time to the Philippines.
Okay. And can I ask you, sir, what was your job in Mexico back then?
Well, I actually built the resort, and then I managed it. It was an RV resort for motorhomes.
When you allowed her to go back to the Philippines, so what happens next was you would be coming to the Philippines and then going back to Mexico, back and forth, because you had a job in Mexico, right?
Right.
And how long did that happen? For how many years?
Oh, well, let's see, 2008, all the way except for 2010 when she was in Mexico. I came every year. And then 2015, in March, I came here full time. That was my last trip in. And that's 7.5 years ago.
Okay. What happened after that?
Well,
you ended.
She handled all the money.
To the Philippines and
she handled all the money, and I kept asking for accounting on this and that. And I mean, the money comes in. We've constantly got people living in the house, and I'm supporting basically 5 people. Her girlfriend, Mira. She didn't work up until about 4 years ago, so for 10 years, she lived rent-free, and basically my income paid for everything. And I would ask for accounting, and I would just get blown off, ignored, treated like, I talk a lot.
Okay, so when you were working in Mexico, she was supporting 5 of her family members, or you did mention about Myra, her girlfriend?
Well...
What do you mean girlfriend?
That's interesting. This gets good. In 2013, Mira got pregnant by, I don't know, whoever. And I got surprised in Mexico that she's pregnant. And I said, fine. I love kids. So she had the baby. I got the bill.
Okay.
Now, Mira lived there up till then. Now it's Gabby and Mira. Her boy, yeah, her little boy. And Muma, which is my wife, became Gabby's like surrogate mother because I can't have children, which she told her family I was too old to make babies, which wasn't factual because I had a vasectomy in 1982. Okay. So we're all living there, and then half the time she's got cousins sleeping on the couch. And then about 2-3 years ago, I guess it's been, but just before the pandemic, Mira's niece came to live with us under certain circumstances. But anyway, so she's been there. She's a teenager. She's 17. She'll be 18 in August. So she's and so there's been 5 people in the family.
All right, sir. Let me tell you this. It's typical to a Filipino family, especially in the provinces, that there will be other members of the family living in one household.
I understand.
So I don't see anything wrong really with that, except with this Mira. You said that, and Jane is supporting Mira's daughter from Gabby. And why does she have to do that?
Well, yeah, we've been supporting all of them up until Mira went to work 4 years ago. And then all of a sudden her money is her money, and I didn't see any of it. They never they never communicate with me on about the money. And my wife has started at least 6 businesses that have all gone.
Okay. And then each time you would ask Aunt Jane to account for the monies that you've been sending to her, and she would go ballistic?
Well, pretty much. I mean, I got more pushy when I got here in 2015, and I don't get invited to parties. I don't necessarily like to go to parties all the time, but I'd like the option to say no. But because and this is what I surmise, that because I turned down a few offers that I didn't want to go, which is crazy because I love getting drunk with her dad.
Okay.
He's a great guy. And but then I just didn't get invited after that, and then the pandemic hit, and that was a good excuse just to lock me down.
To lock you down?
Well, sure. The country locked me down to start with, and she just made sure I stayed there.
Well, she was able to go
yeah, you're too old.
Of the house.
You're an old man. You can't go out the gate. You can't go outside.
Okay.
Excuse me. So finally, I bought a bicycle every morning, and that disappeared Sunday night, but I don't know who's took it.
All right. All right. Now, sir, what happened between you and Aunt Jane? What's the score? What's going on?
Okay, what happened was Wells Fargo canceled my account because they sent out a notice that my granddaughter didn't receive. And then I got an email that my account had been closed. That put my Social Security into limbo. So I applied for a MasterCard that's backed by the U.S. Treasury Department, which gave me access, because she had access to the bank account. There's no more bank account. So now the money comes through my MasterCard through a money exchange. But I got the codes. And I told her I want control of my money, my finances. I want to know where all my money goes from now on. And she just went. And now she's using every excuse. Actually, I have 4 lady friends that I hang out with, and she's accusing me of having an affair with one of them, and she's got no evidence. Oh, a few little texts back and forth that my friend and I, little heart emojis and stuff like that. And she went down to file at the barangay that I'm cheating on her.
Okay.
Except she scandaled this woman. This woman filed on her.
Sir, were you or were you not?
Huh? Hell no.
Were you or were you not cheating on her?
No, I'm a married man. Why? No. I'm not stupid. I'm old, but not dumb.
Good. I just have to ask you that question, sir.
Now, did the thought enter my mind? Yeah, sure.
All right. Hello, Aunt Jane.
Yes, po. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Aunt Jane.
Yes, sir. Idol. Sir Senator.
Eddie Ray is on our studio right now, and she's filing a complaint against you. I don't know what happened between the two of you, and why is she in our studio today. What do you think?
What is he complaining about, Sir Rafi?
I don't know. Probably the money, and she's been supporting you and five other people that lives in your house, and all his money's gone. And he was talking about his Social Security checks and even
No,
his
Sir Rafi, that's a big
MasterCard.
liar. We've been married for 14 years, Sir Rafi. That's why
Excuse me,
he's
ma'am?
complaining about, because I found out that he's cheating on me. What he's doing
He
right
was
now is defense mechanism.
Okay, he was cheating on you,
Yes,
but
of course, Sir Rafi. I got a lot of evidence to prove that I'm telling the truth.
then what
Right now,
are those
I'm in
pieces of
QCPD.
evidence that you have?
Disagreement about si po, Sir Rafi. I'm here right now complaining against him.
Yeah. He did mention that to us that you filed a complaint against him in the barangay, but you weren't able to present any evidence pertaining to your complaint. And he said he's a married man. He's not going to do it. He's not going to cheat on you.
No, that's what he's telling you about, but that's not the real. That's not the truth, Sir Rafi.
A researcher just sent me this note just this moment. Can I ask you a straight question? Is it okay with you? A straight personal question. Are you bi?
No, that's what he's trying to refer because of my gender preference.
And Jen, believe me, there's nothing wrong. When I asked that question, I just want to confirm what Eddie Ray told one of my researchers, that you and Myra were having a relationship.
No, therapy. Actually, Kira has a kid, and he accepts that. That's his
I'm sorry?
defense mechanism, therapy. He's an illegal alien here, overstayed. There is
No,
a passport.
Mom, you're not answering my question. Okay,
No.
please just answer my
No,
question.
therapy, no.
We'll deal about that, whether he's illegal alien, he's overstaying, etc. Just answer one question, because this is what Mr. Lemon told one of my researchers, that the problem now is you and Myra were having a relationship, and you're the one who's really cheating on him. Mom, there's nothing wrong if you're a member of the LGBTQ. Okay, if you're lesbian, I don't have anything wrong with that. I don't have any problem with that, okay? Believe me, trust me. But the only thing that I have a problem here is you're married to this gentleman and then you're having a relationship with Myra.
No, sir, we've been living with that girl 14 years. So if that's true, how come you didn't say that the first day?
So what you're trying to say is you've been living with Myra all along from day one?
With him.
With him?
Yeah, not that's recent, Sir Rafi. That's not recent.
No, but my question is, are you and Myra were having a relationship back then or up to now?
No, Sir Rafi. That's what he's trying to say. Because of my
No?
gender preference, that's what he's trying to say, Sir Rafi.
Okay. Excuse me, Mr. Lemon.
Sure.
You told one of my staff that Myra and Jane were having a relationship, and that's one of your problems, the reason why you came to us. Is that true?
Well, that isn't actually a problem for me, them living together or whatever they're doing together. It isn't
So they're living together now?
That's not my concern. But it's kind of odd that she would accuse me of having an affair when she's got a girlfriend that I have been aware of. See, it's never been about sex, and all of a sudden it's about sex. As soon as I take control of the money, she's using anything to beat me over the head with.
Let me make this clear, Mr. Lemon. So what is really, for you, a problem with your relationship with Anjin? Is it her having a relationship with Myra or the money?
The money. That's what it's all about with her. It's all about the money.
Right. So you don't care about her living with Myra for
care.
so many years now, and she's having a relationship with her. What your problem really is, where's all your money? Am I reading you right?
You're reading me right at 100%.
Good. All right, so what is it that you want now to happen, Mr. Lemon?
I want to get my teeth fixed. I want to get my eye fixed. I want control of my money, and I want her out of my life. Because she's gone ballistic on me. She has stepped over a line that she can't go back over. And we're over. We're done. I just want her gone out of my life.
All right. And Jane, it's your time to talk to Mr. Lemon, your husband. Go ahead.
No, Sir Rafi, I don't want to talk to him. You're such a big liar, Eddie Ray. That's why we're not living together inside the room. You know what? Because you're the one who put me away. You're the one decided to separate room. because you don't want a clean room. You don't want me to put anything inside the room. You want me to live with a rat with you. And the last time we've been sex, I got a receipt from you.
Yeah, that's about 7 years ago, I think, if my memory is correct.
That is your defense mechanism because I already find out that you're having an affair with that woman. And you know what, Sir Raffy?
You don't know
what
you're talking about.
I've been the one holding the money.
Prove it.
But I gave him 17,000, Sir Raffy. That's his budget for a month.
Okay.
Sir Raffy.
So prove it.
Yeah, I can prove it, Sir Raffy.
Bring it.
I can prove it. I got to leave all the bills, Sir Raffy.
You're accusing Mr. Lemon of having a relationship with Myra?
And you know what, Sir Raffy? He's also spreading the rumors that me, Myra, and 17 years old having sex with him. He's the one spreading that in our neighborhood.
That is exactly what I said. I said I heard a rumor that people are talking about that. You're the ones going around the subdivision showing pictures from my phone and telling stories.
How can I do that?
It's easy. You got a mouth.
If the thing is really happening in our house. That's why I asked him, where is the guy told you that rumor? And he said, I don't know. He's living over there.
Yeah.
I want to confront that guy. If that rumor is real.
Lives over there where Angel used to live.
And Jane, did you ask Mr. Lemon's permission when you had Myra stayed in your house and supported her with Mr. Lemon's money?
Of course, Sir Raffy, please.
You asked for his permission?
Of course.
And did he allow Myra to stay in your house?
That girl also, not for a relationship. He loves that. He respects that. That's
she loves
what
that?
He's doing right now,
he likes it?
Mechanism of what he's doing to me. It's not physically abuser, it's mentally abuser, Sir Raffy. That we didn't know each other and said, I hate that neighbor, which is, I didn't say that.
It started to go into a he said, she said kind of thing.
No, Sir Raffy, I have a proof, Sir Raffy. I have a proof. I'm not kind of person that...
Let's see it.
He's saying that you're the one cheating on him, and you're saying that he is cheating on you. But my question now is, Mr. Lemon wants all his money back because he said his pension money is gone, his credit card, his SS, Social Security, etc. What's your reaction to that allegation, Ma'am Anjay?
The money goes to somewhere that really has to be because I'm the wife. Everything goes in all the budget. He knows that's the Raffy.
All right.
And not just a chatmate spending his money somewhere.
I have a question.
I need the wife.
I want an audit of your bank account, the BDO account that you switched when the papers used to come to the house, and all of a sudden they disappeared because I opened one day. Yeah, it's a little sneaky to me. That's what sent up my antennas. All of a sudden, the bank statement don't show up.
Everything that you want, Eddie, right? I can prove.
I want to see your bank account. Actually, our bank account.
I can do that, Sir Raffy. I swear to God.
Bring it.
I'm not lying to you. I'm not the one that lies to you.
Okay, Jane, okay, hold on. Okay, that's good. You have to come clean, and you have to be transparent, and you have to allow Mr. Lemon have access to the bank accounts like BDO and all the other
security
accounts that you have, and he has to see it, and you're okay with that, right?
But BDO, before, that's the one we use when we send the money. And that's all. Money comes, money goes. That's all, Sir Raffy.
You have a BDO account, right? Well, okay, have you shown him your BDO account, the deposit and withdrawals?
He didn't ask that, but I can do that. I'm the one giving him the 17,000 out of that pension. So that's his monthly budget, Sir Raffy.
Okay, this was taking a long time. Mr. Lemon, okay, how much money are we talking about? You said you want your money back, and how much money is it? Are we talking about
I'm not asking for my money back. I want control of my money from this point on. You can't back up. She don't have the money anyways. Or maybe she does. I want to see the bank account.
Sir, it's very easy to have control over your money because all you need to do is just call the United States of America, the U.S. Social Security, and tell them that from now on, I don't want Jane receiving my pension. I would like to put somebody else's name.
She's never received it.
Okay.
Not since
So-
it went on the MasterCard. I've had control of it. But
Okay.
now she wants me, she starts threatening people because I'm going to get other people to go pick up the money for me because she thinks I can't function without her. And I can function without her.
I'm kind of confused. It's very easy. Your problem is very easy as far as I'm concerned.
Well, yeah,
All you need to do, again, I repeat it. Call the Social Security in the U.S. and then call your credit card account, the bank card, call your bank, and tell them your situation and what is it that you want. And of course, they'll listen to you. Because it's under your name.
Into that system, period. So I have full control.
Right. Now, if you did that and the account has been changed to your name, and it's no longer under Jane's name, so what's the problem?
Well, now she's suing me for cheating and spousal support and blah, blah, blah. And she got this stupid car that I never wanted. I don't drive. I haven't driven it. And she just keeps pouring my money into it, and I try to tell her to sell it.
Sir, if
she won't sell it.
She's going to file a case against you because you're cheating on her, then we're going to help you as long as it's not true, as long as she cannot provide any evidence to that allegation, then you shouldn't be worrying about it. Okay?
Yep.
Shari,
Idol.
ikaw naman magpadugo ng ilong. Sige. Tanong mo. And then, nahirapan ako sa sound. Sige, ikaw, Shari.
Yes, Idol Raffy.
Hindi, kausapin mo silang dalawa.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Mr. Eddie.
Yes.
He wants you to move out in your house, right? Because of the money, right?
No, I paid the rent. I
Miss-
paid the utilities.
And she bought a Chevrolet car, and you're paying for it, right?
She bought it. I co-signed for it because I don't know. She told me I couldn't have my name on it, which kind of was suspicious. But so I'm the co-maker. So she don't make the payments. They come after me for it.
For me, Shari, I think there's really no problem here. Okay, because Eddie Ray said he has control of his money now. His Social Security paycheck, his bank account, his credit card account.
Now she wants to deport me. Now she wants to deport.
What's the problem?
Actually, Idol Raffy, as per our researcher, he just wants our help to go back to his country in USA.
Okay, what is it that you need from us if you want to go back to the U.S.? You want us to help you go to the immigration and process your papers?
Yes, exactly. I don't want to go back on a blacklist. I want to have the option to come back here if I need to. And I want to clear up my immigration. I want to get my teeth fixed while I'm here. She was going to deport me in one day. She's telling me I'm leaving tomorrow morning. You go pack 2 bags.
What happened to your teeth? What happened to your teeth?
They're infected. This tooth has been infected for before the pandemic, and I keep it at bay. And I found out that this canine, and it's already up past my nose. And I already know one person that went up the side of their head and killed them into their brain.
Okay.
And she don't seem to think that's an emergency. I've got a cataract on this eye because of that tooth, and I'm diabetic. My feet are numb.
Okay, I'm going to have that fixed, sir. I'm going to bring you to a dentist and check that out. Okay.
There's just no emergency on her part. They just nonchalantly blow me off. It's
all right.
Go
Mr.
back
Lamang,
to your
I'm going to bring you
cave.
I'm going to bring you to a friend dentist, and she's going to check it out. All right. And then after that, we're going to go to the immigration and help you square out your problem with the immigration. See about your being overstaying a tourist, or process your papers so you can go back to the U.S. Okay, I'm going to help you on that. And you don't want
actually,
anything to do with
I'd rather go to the province.
with Anjan anymore.
No, I don't. I'm done with that. Done.
Okay.
Finished.
All right, then you want to go back to the U.S. We're going to help you.
Okay.
Then the problem solved, right?
Thank you very much.
But before we let
You're
you go,
wonderful.
at least I want to hear you saying everything that you want to say now to Anjay.
Well, I'm sorry it worked out this way. And I just don't like people attacking me or attacking my friends. And you chose to take that route, and that was your choice, not mine. And once somebody goes on the attack, I go on the defense. So there's no animosity. I don't even hate this woman. We've got history, but I just won't tolerate what's going on right now. It's got to stop. Just stop.
Okay. So stop right here, right now
That's it.
in our show. Okay. And how about you, Anjane? You want to say anything to Eddie Ray,
Sir
to your
Rafi.
husband, before he goes back to the U.S.?
No, Sir Rafi, you're the one I want to talk to. I don't have access to his money, Sir Rafi. He's the one sending me the money, then I can collect to Cebuana. I don't have Sir Rafi.
Okay.
Sir
So
Rafi,
you don't.
know what? That's why he's over there.
You had access to the bank account on
He
your
came there
computer,
with not a clean hand, Sir Rafi.
and you
Please
did
hear
the
me
whole
out, Sir Rafi.
process.
Please hear me out.
Go ahead.
I am the one that abused here mentally, Sir Rafi. That's why
I'm
he's
sorry.
there, because I caught him, Sir Rafi. Even in the neighborhood, Sir Rafi knows. Every day he goes to the mistress' house, Sir Rafi.
Even the neighbors,
mistress is-
the Marites, even the Marites knows? The
Sir
neighbors?
Rafi, say it again.
What about the neighbors? What is it that they know?
They know that they're having an affair, Sir Rafi. That's what
He's having
people
an
over
affair
there.
with-
Oh, finally you find out. I've been
Okay, he's
stupid,
having an affair
Sir
with
Rafi.
whom?
I've been stupid.
Jane, he's having an affair with whom?
Amor by Chong. I have a text message that I get from his phone.
Okay. And who's the girl that he's having an affair with?
Amor by Chong. Sir Rafi, I think she's already a senior citizen. Amor
Okay.
by Chong, Sir Rafi. I got a lot of text message that I can prove that they're having
Okay.
an affair.
All right. And that's the reason
Amor
why
by
you were...
Chong, Sir Rafi. Sir Rafi, if you want me to go over there, I can go.
Okay, sige. But he said, if you were listening, on Jane, he doesn't want to do anything with you anymore, and he just wants to go back to the U.S. How's that?
That's what he wants, Sir Rafi. I want him to sue,
You-
Sir Rafi.
You want to sue him?
Of course, Sir Rafi. That's why I'm here. He's mentally abusive, Sir Rafi. No.
Okay, to sue him for
I
to
don't
sue him
want
for
him to
what?
go over there.
Okay, you want to sue him for what? Because he's cheating on you?
That's why I'm here in Bausi, Sir Rafi.
Okay. So you filed a case against him
Yes,
with
Sir
the
Rafi.
violence against women and children, and that's what he did mention a while ago, that
Mentally abusive. He's
you filed a
mentally
case against him.
Yeah, that's also another thing.
Okay. Well, what did you file the case, Jane? With the
Say it again,
barangay
Sir
or
Rafi.
with the PNP, Women's and
No,
Children's
right now
Desk?
I'm here in CCPD District Women po, sa Quezon City po.
All right.
I'm here right now.
But you don't have a child with Eddie Ray, right?
No, I love him so much. Even I know that he's already bisexual to me.
Idol, ngayon lang daw po siya nag-file, Idol Raffy, as per our researchers. Ngayon lang po siya pumunta sa police station po.
Text messages, Sir Rafi.
Text messages and?
He keeps on going every day, almost every day, on that mistress house. You can go to my place in our barangay. Everybody knows I've been stupid.
So you also have
Because
this
even
police...
before I know what's going on.
So you
But
also
I keep
have
telling
this-
to myself that he's never going to do that to me.
Miss
And
Angie-
they're all senior citizens, Jesus Christ.
So you also have this barangay blotter with you.
No, actually, Miss Sherry, ang nagpabarangay sa akin, Miss Sherry, yung babae pa, intriguing, Miss Sherry.
Okay, Anjay, you said that Mr. Lemon has been cheating on you. How can he do that when you have full control of all his money?
Because I always give him 17,000 out of that money. So he has
Excuse me?
his own money, 17,000. Kaya nga po nakakautang siya sa tindahan. Sobrang laki ng tindahan na utang. Sir Rafi.
No, okay, listen. I hope I'm getting this right. Okay, from my understanding is you have full control of all his money, of all his finances. That's why he was asking you to give an account of every single cent that goes in and out of his bank account. Is SS, Social Security money, and credit card, remember?
We don't have credit.
Because you have full control of those finances, okay? So how can he cheat on you when he doesn't have the money to finance his cheating?
Rafi, he has 17,000 pesos every month.
70,000 from his Social Security
Yes
pension?
po, Sir Rafi.
How much do you get from his SSS pension?
It depends po sa dollar, pero usually 90,000 po, Sir Rafi. Lahat po yung
90,000?
pwede kong ipakita ang saan
Hold on.
napupunta yun.
Wait a minute. So you get 90,000 and he gets 17,000. Am I right, Mr. Lemon?
Correct. Absolutely.
Okay. Your share is 17,000 and her is 90,000, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Wow, that is very, very unfair.
I would say it's
Jay.
very, very generous of me.
Right. And now you're accusing him of cheating when in fact, he, the one who has that pension, is only receiving and you're only giving him 17,000 out of the hundreds of thousands or probably at 100-something thousand pesos, and he gets 17,000 out of that and you get 90,000?
Sir Rafi, kung saan napupunta ang pera. Sir Rafi, kaya ko po ipakita saan napupunta ang pera.
Where did it go?
Sa kotse, sa bahay, Sir Rafi, sa internet, sa tubig. Kaya ko ipakita yung Sir Rafi sa budget sa bahay. Lahat yan, Sir Rafi, may pupuntahan.
Ma'am, please, listen. Listen, again, I'll make it slowly. I'll tell you this and ask you this question. How can he cheat on you when he only gets 17,000 out of that more than 100,000 pesos in pension that he gets from Social Security, and you get the big share of the pie, 90,000? Maybe the 17,000, he buys things for his clothes.
Food. I buy food with it, and I buy beer, and sometimes I buy gin.
Exactly. That's not much.
Rafi, kahit walang pera eh.
And I want to address this going to her house every day. I go where I'm loved, wanted, and needed, and I go to her patio. I don't go inside of her house, and the neighbors around there will attest to that. We sit on the patio, we drink coffee, we have conversation, and there are 3 other women that come up and join the group. Not to mention a few guys, too, that are working there.
Sir, may mga ebidensya, Sir Rafi eh.
You have no evidence.
Di ba po? Maraming mga kapitbahay na magpapatunay, Sir Rafi. Ako po ang pakinggan nyo kasi kaya siya dyan pupunta, Sir Rafi, kasi ang sabi niya, Sir Rafi, tutulungan nyo raw siya. His word against my word, Sir Rafi. Kaya sabi ko si Sir Rafi, matalinong tao yan. Hindi yan magpapagamit po mo
Ma'am, sige, magtatagalog ko para maintindihan mo ano. I'll speak the language you understand. 90 plus 17, and that's 107,000. Okay? 90,000 na pupunta sa iyo, 17,000 lamang na pupunta sa kanya. Pag bibintangan mo siyang ng babae, it's not gonna go a long way, that 17,000. Kulang pa yung pambili ng mga damit niya, pagkain niya, at kung ano pang mga kailangan niya, toiletries, etc. Whereas, yung the big share of the pie, 90,000, hawak-hawak mo. Ikaw ang may control niyan at pwede mong gawin ang gusto mong gawin sa napakalaking halagang yan. You understand what I'm saying, ma'am?
Yes po, Sir Rafi. Pero lahat po yun is may napupuntahan. Alam naman po niya
Regardless, ma'am, may napupuntahan. Regardless, pero still, ikaw pa rin may hawak ng napakalaking halagang yan. Kaya nga, ma'am, kanina sinasabi niya, gusto niya ng accounting doon sa mga perang yan. But anyway, tapos na yan, ma'am. Water under the bridge. Kasi ang gusto na niyang maghiwalay na kayo at uwi na siya. Ngayon, ayaw mo siyang umuwi. Gusto mo siya idemanda. For what? For cheating? Ba't hindi mo lang siya pabayaan makauwi nila para matapos ng problema niyo? Anong habol mo sa kanya? Wala naman kayong anak.
Habol sa kanya, sir.
Ano?
Ustisya na lang sa pinagagawa niya kahit yung pagpunta niya dyan sa inyo, sir. Ako nga, sir, ang dami nang nagsasabi po na pumunta sa inyo.
Ma'am, sandali, ma'am. Siya ang lugi rito, ma'am. Kasi 90,000 every month. Lumilipad, hindi napupunta sa bulsa niya, napupunta sa bulsa ng ibang tao. And that happens to be you. Now, ngayon, ikaw pang may gana magdemanda sa kanya. Siya pang ang lugi dito, ma'am. Nagbenta siya ng mga area niya sa Mexico para sumunod lang dito sa iyo dahil ayaw mo tumira sa Mexico dahil na-homesick ka. Pinagbigyan ka niya. And then pagdating dito sa Pilipinas, 5 taong sinusuportahan niya. Kasama dyan yung mga kamag-anak ko, pati itong si Myra at yung kanyang asawa, pati kanyang baby. He did you a lot of favor and now meron ka pang gana magdidemanda against him. Heck, no, don't do that. I'm not gonna help you. I'm gonna help him. Hindi nga, trust me, pag ididemanda mo siya, tutulungan ko siya, ma'am. Hindi ikaw, sorry ma'am, makababayan kita, pero sa nakikita ko dito, ang kailangan ng hustisya itong Amerikano. Sorry, ma'am.
Sir Rafi, hindi po galing yun, Sir Rafi.
Ma'am, ulitin ko ikaw po ang nag-aya na umuwi ng Pilipinas, maganda ang buhay niyo sa Mexico, nag-homesick ka, pinagbigyan ka niya, pagdating dito sa Pilipinas, nagpapadala siya ng pera, and then sinusuportahan mo 5 tao sa bahay mo, pati itong si Myran, na hindi mo naman kamag-anak, okay mga kamag-anak mo, pati yung baby nito, pati yung gabi na asawa, sinusuportahan niya. Tapos, binenta pa niya yung mga ari-ari sa Mexico para makapunta rito. And then, 90,000 every month, ikaw may hawak niyan, pati yung kanyang credit card. And then, 17,000 lamang ang binibigay mo allowance sa kanya. Ano pang problema mo? Tapos ngayon, ikaw pang gano'n magdemanda sa kanya. Samantala, ang gusto niya, mag-bail out ng sa relationship because he's sick and tired of it and he just wants to go home. And you don't want that to happen because you want to sue him para tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang ligaya mo. Sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Hindi po ganun yun.
I'm sorry.
Sir Rafi, hindi po ganun yun, Sir Rafi.
Ma'am, sorry, ma'am. I'm gonna help this gentleman. I think this gentleman is the one who needs justice, not you. Sorry. Mr. Eddie Lemon, I'm gonna help you.
Okay, thank
Don't worry.
you. I appreciate
I'm
it.
going to help you.
Okay.
And if ever you get sued by this lady, your wife, I'll be there for you all the way. Trust me. All right?
All right. Thank you.
Don't worry about it. All right? And then I'll pay for your extension and the penalty and everything.
Cool.
Okay.
I might just stay here.
Oh, no, you want to stay?
I want to live in the province. I just love it here.
I thought you want to go home. No, you want to stay.
Well, I
Why?
do. I have family. I have great grandkids I haven't seen. I have grandkids I haven't seen. And
Where? Here in the Philippines?
In the U.S. And my daughter,
Oh,
she wants me to come
then
back.
go back to your grandkids.
Well, that's why I want to be able to have the option to come back.
Oh, come back.
I don't want to go on a blacklist.
Well, come back for whom? Who are you going to come back to?
Come back to the Philippines, of course.
Ah, okay. So you love the Philippines. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. I'll make sure of that.
Things
You can
aren't
come
looking
back.
good in the U.S. right now.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
But if you come back, so what is it that you're going to do here?
I'm going to live in the province.
Oh, because you
I
have,
got
you have a
pension.
pension.
Yeah.
You're going to live up your pension.
Yeah.
Live up your pension. Okay. All right.
You got lots of rain
Sherry,
here, and I can
Sherry,
grow a lot
Idol.
of food.
Sherry,
Idol.
ikaw naman ngayon. Pagkakataon mo na.
Oh
I-close
my
mo na
God.
ito. I-wrap up mo na. Sige, Englishin mo na. Go ahead. Take over.
Okay, Mr. Eddie Ray, I'll talk to you, sir, outside, sir, regarding with your visa and your teeth. Okay.
Oh, right. Good.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Rafi. You're the man.
Lemon.
I've watched your show, too.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very
Have a
much,
nice
Sir
day,
Eddie Ray.
Okay, ma'am. Angie, pasensya na po, ma'am. Tutulungan ko po si Mister. Kapag kayo po nagdemanda sa kanya, lahat ng tulong ibibigay ko para sa kanya. Kasi ma'am, ayoko mapahiya tayo sa mga bisita natin dito, tulad ni Mr. Lemon, na magkaroon ng bad impression siya at yung mga katulad niya sa ating mga Pinoy, ayoko masira yung ating pangalan. Okay? Sige ma'am, pasensya na. Salamat po ma'am sa time na binigyan niyo sa amin, ma'am Anjane. Magandang hapon po, madam. Okay?